Hey everybody, Beauty Holly coming at you with a makeup, well, I was gonna say makeup look, but actually it is a, and it's not a first impression, but it's a foundation review. I've used it several times. Actually, I've used it all week long. And the foundation I'm talking about, and it's dirty, is the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. It's the Superstay Full Coverage is what I'm going to be using today, and I am going to be using the color 355. I also have Toffee Caramel 330, and I tried to mix these two, but I think, and I may do that again today, I may put a little bit of this in with this as well. I'm going to be using some new products today as well. Also, I will be using the Maybelline Age Rewind concealers. And I feel like I need to go back and get another color because this is caramel, but I've been seeing a lot of reviews on people using tan, which is a tad bit darker than caramel. I got hazelnut for some reason, and this is my perfect shade for under my eyes. I do mix these two together, but today I think I'm just going to use this one for a little bit of a highlight. But I do have hazelnut, and I do want to go back and get tan. I do want to go back and get that. I hope my lighting is okay. It's been raining all day. It's been raining all freaking week long. And so finally the sun came out today. So my lighting is kind of off a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to be using these as well. And two other new products I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Curvature Liner. This is in the color black. And it looks like this. And I saw a review on this, and they really liked it. They thought that it was really black and it was easy to use. So I went and picked that up as well. And then I also got the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Matte Finishing Spray. I got this as well. So I wanted to try this out. This is not open, so I'm going to go ahead and open it so y'all can see me take the plastic off. I have not used this yet. So I'm excited about trying that out. So that's what this looks like. Real sleek and cute with the top on it. Okay, so let's get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my face. Again, I have used the Maybelline Superstay foundation quite a bit. I used it all week, and I really like it. I really do. It is full coverage. It does last all day. But I also know that I've tried it with different primers, and some primers the foundation was kind of oily on me, and then other primers it stayed matte. So yeah, so my face is moisturized. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and spray. Does it say shake this? Yeah, shake well before use. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Okay, and then the primers that I'm going to be using today, I think I'm going to use Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. It looks like this. And then also I'm going to be using my Becca Matte Ever Poreless Primer as well. So my pores for some reason have really been showing out. I mean, they just been like, hey, you know, I'm like, I don't know why. My pores have really been showing a lot, and it's been hard for me to hide them for some reason. And y'all have to excuse me, I'm looking in the mirror behind the camera. So I've been really trying to get rid of. Alrighty, so now the Becca Matte Poreless. And these two primers work really well together. Alright, something else new I do have, I may try today, is an Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I've never used this before, so I really wanted to try this out. I got the color Chocolate. I think that's the color that I had on the pencil that I was using. And y'all, excuse my hair. My hair is wet. I just did a video on my hair using some new products, and I think I put too much of my of the product in, and so my hair is looking white. And yeah, I have chocolate in the Anastasia pencil, so I thought I had chocolate. So yeah, I got that in a pomade too. So we're gonna try this out today. Me and my husband, I think we have date night tonight. He's running a marathon tomorrow, so he wants to go get some carbs, eat some carbs tonight. So we're going somewhere. So I thought, hey, why don't I do a get ready with me / foundation review. Y'all, so I got my eyes done, and I forgot to use this, so I guess this will be in a different video. I forgot to use it, but anyway, my eyes are done. So now we're gonna go on into this foundation, and I am going to use this Coastal Scent brush, which this is the only brush that I've been using with this foundation. So yes, it is dirty. I'm gonna go ahead and wet it. And yeah, so again, this is the new Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation in the color 355 Coconut, and this is not a first impression. This that's what it looks like. That's the consistency of it. This is not a first impression. I'm going to let you see what it looks like on one side of my face. I've been wearing this for a week, and I do like it. So I'm going to show you the coconut by itself first. So So this is what it looks like. Do y'all need to come in a little bit? Let's see. Let's get you closer. So that's what it looks like on my face. And it's a little darker, but that was about the best that I can do. And this is without foundation. And you can see I have this little dark pigmentation right here. So over here, you can see that it's not on this side. I have it on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest on. And I think that it can be a tad. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a mirror and. I'm using a new tripod, and so it's hard for me to see in the mirror now. So I'm leaning all over trying to get to this mirror. So see, that's what it looks like. You can still see a little bit of the pigmentation, but that's fine. So now what I'm going to do is mix it. That's the coconut. So we're going to try 330. I'm just going to put just a little bit to kind of take some of the redness out. So I'm just going to take just a little bit, not a whole lot. And y'all, it does have a pump. I know y'all seen that. It has a pump. Okay, so that's about all I'm going to do here with that. And I'm just going to kind of blend that in a tad bit. And again, that's just to kind of take some of the redness out of it and kind of give it a nice balance. Okay. So that's what it's looking like, you guys. So what I'm gonna do now, well, let me show you the I still have a lot on my hand, but I'm not going to use it because I don't want to mess it up. So let me get a towel. The concealer. And this is the Maybelline Hazelnut. And again, y'all, this is like my color. And I mainly use this to kind of cancel out that black, the darkness of my my under eye. And then this color here is caramel. So I usually kind of put that right up under it just to kind of give me a little bit of highlight. Okay, and I love this what am I trying to say, concealer. And I actually had one. It was way too light, but you know, I had to work with it and I really loved it. But it just kind of got to the point to where it was just too light and I really couldn't do anything with it. So I stopped using it. But I love the texture of the concealer. It really blends in so easily, effortlessly, and I feel like it lasts all day. You know, I don't have a lot of creasing at the end of the day, and I really like the concealer. I really do. And I love the foundation as well. The foundation, it lasts all day. Now again, it does depend on what powder or not powder, what primer I use, because sometimes I can use the wrong primer and it'll start to shine up on me and stuff. So that's why I stuck with the Becca. It works really well with the Becca primer. So yeah. So look at that. I mean, the concealer, everything just looks really nice. I like it. And yeah. So what I'm going to do is set the concealer, and then I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I will come back and just kind of give you my thoughts on the foundation and what I don't and do like about it. So let me finish everything, get everything all incorporated, including my hair, and I will come back right. Hey everybody, Beauty Holly coming back at you with the final look of using the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation in the color 355 Coconut and also 330 Toffee Caramel. Excuse, they are dirty. Yeah, they are dirty. Also, I did use 2 of the Maybelline new, not the new concealer, but new colors that they have out now. And I used Hazelnut, which is very dark, but it's my color. It's not very dark, but it's my color, and I used that for the dark circles under my eyes. And then I also used this one is Caramel, and I used that for the highlight. And I'm going to go back and get Tan. I think I'm going to try Tan. I've seen a lot of reviews on Tan and Caramel. I don't know why. Actually, I got Hazelnut simply because I felt like it would be my skin color and it would help with the dark circles around my eyes, and it does. So I use this as well. And I also use Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I don't know how my brows look. I think this one is darker than this one, but it is what it is. I'm not used to using pomade, so I put too much on. And yeah, so I have to learn how to work with that. So, but yes, this is the final look. Y'all forgive my hair. This is actually hours later. I think when I first came on and did the look, it was probably around 2 something, and it is now after 9:00 p.m. and this is how the foundation is holding up so far. I haven't blotted or anything like that, so it's holding up fairly well. And yes, and so my review on this foundation is that I really love this foundation. Some of the things that it claims is it's a full coverage foundation, check. Up to 24-hour wear, I don't know. I wouldn't test it for 24 hours, so I don't know. Seamless matte finish, check. Breathable and comfortable, check. Fade and transfer resistant, no. I feel like all foundations, you know, let me just do this. Yeah, it's yeah, unchecked, no. Let's see, oil free, doesn't clog pores. I would say check on that, because it goes on really matte, and my skin, I'm an oily girl anyway, so, but I feel like this foundation lasts a lot longer. It carries me a lot more hours than some of the other foundations that I have. And this was true from the first formula of the Superstay foundation. I love that foundation. That was my very that was my favorite foundation, drugstore foundation. I love that one better than I did Revlon. So I've always been a fan of Maybelline Superstay foundation, and the new formula I feel works really well, works just as good. So I'm loving it. Let's see here. Yeah, so the foundation feels very comfortable on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. It goes on very light, but it has full coverage, and that's a good thing, because you know, a lot of full coverage foundations feel heavy on your face. It sometimes it looks a little cakey, you know, and you can just tell that you have foundation on your face. Well, not with this one, Maybelline Superstay. It feels very comfortable. It's very lightweight, and it's very much full coverage that you can even build up, and it still won't look cakey or feel very heavy on your skin. So I am really enjoying, and it looks like I'm very blurry. I hope I'm not blurry, y'all. But anyway, yes. So let's go to the concealers. The concealers, I love the concealers. I really do. They go on very nice and smooth, and it blends effortlessly. If that's even a word. It blends so well into the foundation, and I really love the concealer. I really do. It goes on, it feels creamy, it feels buttery, and it just blends effortlessly. It really does, with no effort at all. It just blends right on in, and it just looks, my skin looks, to me, it looks flawless, and it just looks fresh. It looks good. It looks like, you know, I love it. I love the way this foundation looks on my skin. Now, I did want to say that 355 is a tad bit dark for me. I mean, look at my chest, y'all, compared to my face. It's dark. But I feel like 330 is a tad bit light. And I'm afraid to try this by itself and then try to darken it. I just feel like it's going to be way too light. But I don't know. I might try it just to see. One day I'm at home doing nothing, bored. I may just try to do a makeup look with this foundation alone. And again, this is 330 Toffee Caramel. We'll see. But I think that's going to be that's just going to be too light for me. But I am really loving this foundation. I think it's a great foundation. I love it, and I would definitely purchase this foundation again and again and again. I truly do enjoy it. And these concealers here, these are some bad boys right here. These concealers are really good. And again, I'm going to get tan, because I feel that tan is a tad bit darker than this. And I really want to try tan on this one. So yes, I am really loving these concealers. Oh my God, I am really loving these concealers. So yes, I love these. And I also tried the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer, along with the Velvet, with the I'm sorry, not Velvet, Ever Matte Poreless, Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer, which does very well with the foundation as well. And then to set everything, I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Spray. And this spray is pretty good. I'm feeling this spray. I like it. I really do. There's not really a spray that I don't like. I have my favorites. You know, I have my least favorites and my favorites, but pretty much I love all my facial setting sprays, you know. So, and then for the eye look, I use Melissa Michelle. So I will try to remember to list everything down in the information box, because I know y'all love that, and I will try to do that. So yeah, that is going to conclude this video. I really appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. All my new subbies, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because you don't want to miss any videos that I'm about to upload in the future. I've been kind of slacking a little bit, and I do apologize for that, but yeah, they're coming. The videos are coming. They're coming. And also, don't forget to hit that little bell so you will be notified every time I upload. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by and spending time with me. Don't forget, be blessed, be well, and be you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.